so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you. And tonight we have an absolutely fantabulous. There we go. I just made that word up. That's a neologism. There we go. A fantabulous evening. We've got some wonderful comedians and me. As Lorna said, I am actually in. Oh, look at that. We will have subtitles. Shit, piss, fuck. Wonderful. Um, this is all the technology, isn't it? You know, people are going crazy. It's like, you do a show and you complete crap, but the next day you have to have it on Instagram with little subtitles. Look at me, I'm shit. No, but it's true. I came to Italy for 1 year, 27 years ago. I'm like a curse on Italy, basically. I'm kind of like COVID or Trump. You never get rid of me completely. Um, but after 27 years in Italy, I finally found a great place to work. Yeah, London. Um, this is Rome 20 years ago. Bus ain't coming. This is Rome now. I've got this fantastic application on my telephone. It says bus ain't coming. That's progress. That's progress. But I actually I consider myself Italian because 27 years ago I bought the Divine Comedy. Yeah, have you read the Divine Comedy?
Nope.
Good, good. It's shit. Believe me. That is the level of enthusiasm I expect from people who read the Divine Comedy in 2026. The Divine Comedy. It's not very funny, is it? You know, I thought comedy. I thought, Big Bang Theory, Friends, something like that. It's like, I don't understand why people say the Marx Brothers are so funny. I read Das Kapital 4 times. Absolutely nothing, really. Uh, must be the German sense of humor. They're famous for that, aren't they? No, seriously, I consider myself Italian because about 27 years ago, I bought a beautiful copy of The Divine Comedy, beautiful illustrations, beautifully bound, etc., etc. And I put it proudly in my bookcase. And every day for the last 27 years, I've gone nowhere near the fucker, which makes me Italian. No, but I've been trying to do a bit of reading recently. I've been reading Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot. Yeah. Any Samuel Beckett fans in the house tonight?
No.
That is the level of energy I expect from Samuel Beckett fans. Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot. It is shit. Believe me, it really is the biggest pile of crap I've read in my entire life. A play where nothing happens. Twice. Make something happen then, you lazy bastards. Waiting for Godot. I don't know who this Godot bastard is, but he's obviously stud you up. It happens to everybody, so just move on. So I've been reading that. I've also been reading Samuel Beckett, Happy Days. Yeah, it's a piece of crap as well, really. I don't know how you can have Happy Days without the Fonzie in it. It just doesn't work for me. Anyway, we have got a wonderful international show. Tell us what you really, really want. Oh no, what I really think. Good. Well, that's not bad because it's been 5 minutes and I haven't mentioned any of the Spice Girls. Thank you, because I know that's what you want. What you really, really want. To stop right now. Thank you very much. So goodbye, my friend. Because too much of one thing is bad enough. And I've got 7 hours of this crap, so you better start laughing now. Humor me. Humor me. No, but Mel C, actually, from the Spice Girls. Yeah. What do you call a singer with 4 dogs? Sporty Spice. No, seriously, Sporty Spice, she said, when I listen back to the Spice Girls, I burst into tears. It's like, come on, love, you weren't that bad. But interesting fact about the Spice Girls, Jerry Halliwell. Ginger spice. That's what she's famous for. You know, it's like sporty, scary. I'm famous because I dyed my hair. Well done. No, because Jerry Halliwell said once, I thought this was wonderful. She said, the great thing about the Spice Girls is we destroyed stereotypes. You know, we were complex women. You couldn't reduce us to just one superficial characteristic. And I thought, you're absolutely right, Ginger. Yes, I'm sure baby, scary, posh, and sporty would bear you out on that. But it is a very exciting year. You can see how excited I am, really. I'm making a special effort just for you. Because I'm English, this is the maximum enthusiasm I can work up. In fact, this is me having an orgasm. So I'm joking. I'm joking. That's actually my wife having an orgasm. But it is a very exciting year, as you can see, because Mel C from the Spice Girls and Paul McCartney from the Beatles, yeah. This is Wikipedia, isn't it? I love Wikipedia. The Beatles was an English pop group. Paris is the capital of France. Or my personal favorite. In France, they eat French food. Wonderful. No, but seriously, there was a photograph of Paul McCartney from the Beatles next to Melanie C from the Spice Girls. Now, even I thought that was a bit ridiculous. You know, it's a bit stupid. A Beatle next to a Spice Girl, you know. Member of the most legendary, influential, monumental band that Britain has ever produced. Next to, and if you don't know where this is going, you're buggered. But it is very exciting. In fact, Ringo from the Beatles has a new album as well, which is very exciting for me because my Beatles obsession is so bad. I actually buy Ringo albums. I know, it's worrying. Sometimes I actually listen to them, which is even worse. But who's Ringo? Ringo is the drummer of the Beatles. Get on to Wikipedia now. Yeah, he was the shit one out of the Beatles, which I don't have a problem with that because, you know, people say Ringo was the untalented Beatle. But remember, he was up against John Lennon and Paul McCartney, you know. And then people say Victoria was the least talented Ringo. Well, no, seriously, that is progress. That is progress because, you know, Sir Paul, exactly. He's got about 50 titles now. Everybody becomes an institution, and it was kind of cool, you know, seeing all these people get the respect that they deserve. But it is very important. You know, the Beatles have become a monument. John Lennon has become synonymous with the peace movement. Paul McCartney has become one of the best-selling singer-songwriters of all time. Ringo has become the name of a biscuit. That is progress. Mel C with Paul. You leave the Beatles alone. And the Spice Girls, while we're on that subject. So I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to shut up because we've got some wonderful acts that I'm going to present to you. They've suffered, you know. That was what I thought, actually, because in Italy, about 20 years ago, there was an earthquake. And they sent Berlusconi, the Italian prime minister. I thought, haven't they suffered enough already, you know? I remember when Mrs. Thatcher died. Oh, this is topical, isn't it? Yeah. Talking about something from 25 years ago. When Mrs. Thatcher died, the first tribute came from Berlusconi. And I thought, fair enough, you know. I mean, he fucked with minors too. So, Yoko, I love Yoko. Yoko is so cool. People blame Yoko for everything, you know. They blame Yoko for the end of the Beatles. they're probably going to blame Yoko for Hiroshima. You know, it's like, well, because she's Japanese, and if there were no Japanese people, there'd be no Hiroshima. So thank you, Yoko. Anyway, I am going to shut up because we have some wonderful acts to get through tonight. And I am going to. Oh, Berlusconi. Yeah, yeah. It's like, you know, and people say Melania Trump is the new Jackie Kennedy. I'm thinking, please, Donald, buy yourself a nice new open air convertible. You know you want to. I really am going to shut up now because we got to get on with the first act. This is the hilarious Rhesya. Are you there?
Whoa, sorry.
There you are.
I'm
Yeah, good. Go on.
Hi.
Hello,
All right.
how are you?
Okay. All right. Hi everyone. I'm Rhesya. I'm from Jakarta. I've been sick. I was hospitalized a couple months ago. They put cameras in both of my holes. Very cinematics. I'm currently one surgery away from becoming a YouTube vlog. I'm diagnosed with lactose intolerant and emotionally intolerant. The doctor said my digestion is sensitive to three things: stress, milk, and calm. Basically, the three pillars of my relationships. I used to think that I could keep a relationship by swallowing my pride. Turns out I don't have the stomach for that. 2026 for me is about protecting my peace. So let's talk about trauma. I grew up in a very big family. Two moms, two fathers, and uncles with at least two wives each. Basically, what success looks like if trauma is a business model. They said it takes two to tango, but four can make a solid line dance, right? Growing up, the idea of threesome doesn't really surprise me. It feels nostalgic. The more, the merrier. Tonight, since I've been away for a while, I won't tell jokes, just statements and singing an original song I plan to burn to the ground after this performance. Ready? Mental health refers to persons' emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. So, mental health is my mom, those guys who disappears after the first date, and those even and odd days between my uncle's wife. That was a polygamy joke. Ready for the second one? Polygamy. Polygamy is the two-state solution without genocide. Two sisters join forces to fuck the occupants. Learning from my life experience, vagina economy can be conflict resolution. So maybe America should send wipes instead of weapons. Situationship. A situationship is just a relationship with no benefits and too many consequences. It's like paying subscription fees for a man who buffers in real life. No one knows why we keep renewing. I just fucking did. Sorry. Crypto bros. We all know crypto bros. I think dating crypto bros is like dating Bitcoins. Hear me out. The high are fake, the lows are real, and he never has liquidity when it matters. He's volatile, but emotionally always in bear market. You don't break up with him. The market does. A Harvard study says friendship makes you live longer. Why? Because your friends won't let you die in peace. They will text you, "Are you okay?" every 3 hours, then ghosted you the moment you say, "I'm not okay." At some point in friendship, we just start diagnosing each other's mental health. You're crazy? Oh, you are too? Next thing you know, you're in a group therapy, still talking about that ghosting incident. The moral of the story is, if you're still single, your friends might be the real illness. You guys know journaling? Yeah, of course. People say journaling helps until you read it sober. It's never, "Dear diary." It's always, "Dear evidence for my future psychiatrist." Mm. They say journaling helps with mental health. I tried. Now I have 3 problems: depression, bad handwriting, and me judging myself because my breakdown is killing the rainforest. Apparently, the best suicide notes is recycled. My therapist told me to set boundaries. So now I only cry between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. If someone texts me during that time, I charge them a consultation fee.
Hi, good evening.
Sorry, what?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I won't charge you. It's not 10 p.m. yet. Okay, so I grew up in a culture where sex was treated like a sin, and sex assault was treated like a family business. So yeah, I kept my virginity a long time, and virgins are very horny. I left my guitar in Lisbon, so I broke this tiny ukulele that belonged to my 3-year-old nephew, just to prove to you guys that the size of the tools doesn't matter as long as it serves its purpose and as long as you respect the owner. All right, so I'm gonna sing now. This is the first time, I'm sorry, Lorna, that I tried this for the very first time.
Go
And
ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna work this afterwards. So I call this piece "Horny Virgin Anthem." I'll copy paste the lyrics in the chat. Please read while following me and maybe sing along if you feel like to. All right, let me copy paste. All right, copy paste. Sing along if you want to. All right. This is my first time. This is tiny. All right. Here goes everything. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Being a virgin is not holy. Think about it on a daily. Sucking dick is kinda jolly, but some dicks are really smelly. Down in the mouth, I feel slightly. My eroticism not tally. All of my friends are on a rally. They're fully active sexually. La, 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 la. Do, 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 do. Do, do. It looks really silly. It's a folly not to bully. Sometimes they look melancholy when they end up on my belly. Down in the mouth, I feel slightly. My eroticism not tally. All of my friends are on the rally. They're fully active sexually. La, la. Let's sing. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Being a virgin is not holy. Think about dicks on a deli. Sometimes I wish we are poly. And I'm fully active sexually. Being a virgin is not holy. Remember, I'm the Virgin Mary. Thank you guys for listening. You guys, the first audience that where I heard to launch this song before I burned it to the ground. Thank you. My time. Thank you all. I'm Rhesya. I don't do crowd works because I'm a monogamous. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Wonderful stuff there. That was good. Starting by talking about spunk. That's great because I was worried about, doing anything offensive. And it reminded me, actually, my mother said criticism is like sperm. When you're young, you take it lying down. When you get older, you take it on the chin. And at my age, you just swallow it. That's right. One swallow does not make a summer, but it does mean that my mother likes you. What's the difference between my mother's living room and the... Oh, I got that joke wrong. Sorry. What's the difference between my mother's legs and the Spice Girls? The Spice Girls occasionally get back together. Thank you. What's the difference between my mother's vagina and my mother's living room? You take your shoes off before you enter her living room. Now, no, I'm glad you're laughing. I'm glad you're laughing because I was doing this stuff recently and I didn't know. But my dad was in the audience. It's absolutely true. My dad was in the audience, but he was really cool about it. After the show, he just comes up to me and he says, Mike, I know you're just mucking around, but next time, can you not make any more jokes about the Spice Girls, please? Religion's a tough one. You know what I mean? But it's a very sensitive area. No, but I actually, that reminded me, I don't want to show off, but last night I had a threesome. Oh yeah, I did. I had my first threesome. It was great. It was very good. Yeah, would have been better with at least one woman, but you get to my age, beggars can't be choosers. Speaking of which, I actually tried incest. I did, but I'm sworn to secrecy about who it was with. Oh yes, mum's the word. Anyway, enough about me. We're going to move this show along now. I would like a wonderful HUMOUR 911 welcome for the next act. It says here, cute face. No comment. No comment. Look at that. It's the all-in-one Spice Girl. There it is. All right. Cute face and dangerous punchlines. Give it up. And you will give it up when you see my stuff. Give it up for Yaso.
Thank you, Michael.
Yay!
Right. The first act caught me off guard, but I'll be okay, I guess. Now, you guys have heard of the term DTF, haven't you? It took me some time to realize what DTF actually means, but I realized I do have DTF, but it's a different DTF. My DTF stands for deceiving taste face. No, it is not anything dirty, Michael. You see, when I eat, I think I look like I'm enjoying my food a little bit too much. I'll tell you one situation. I had this, I was in the office. Everyone had gone back home. Only a few of them were, still there. And I was getting a little hungry, so I made some tea, had some biscuits. And I had this habit of dipping my biscuit into the tea. And I was enjoying that. A colleague of mine passed by, and then he turned and looked at me, and he came back, and he said,
Got a bit of a blockage. I was just getting into that.
Is that part of the act?
It's very convincing. Yeah.
No.
That's right.
Connection.
Technology. I love technology. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? This is a live show. I know. Never mind.
Wow.
Oh, well. I was just
We'll
getting
just
into
wait for it to come back in.
I was just getting into that as well. I'll just talk crap for 5 minutes whilst you try to get back. The wonders of modern technology.
okay, yes. All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Good. Blocked again.
All right, I'm good?
Damn little.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
My line looks like I'm frozen, but it's okay. Right, where was I? That was the punchline. That was the punchline, my DTF moment where I just leave the show like this. And so I have this incident where I was out for dinner with a friend, and I was sitting and eating this very, very simple meal. It's just soup with some rice. And this friend of mine, he hates it every time I order this food because the soup is actually very, very simple. It's not that great, but it's like comfort food, right? So I enjoy ordering that, and I always eat that in that one particular store. This one day, I think my 5th or 6th time having this meal in that shop, a man was sitting opposite me. And while I was eating, I didn't really notice, but my friend noticed. He nudged me and he said, "Look at that man. The man is watching you eat." And when I looked up, that man genuinely looked interested, like what I'm eating. And then he smiled. And then he did this. He was like, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's kind of good." So, because it was quite a distance. So I was like, yeah, very good. Then he gave this sign and I pointed at the shop where I ordered it. He stood up, he went and ordered it. He went to the shop. I saw him ordering. This friend of mine was saying, "We have to go now, like now." I was like, "Why?" Because he's going to realize that the food is shitty and you are the weirdo who's enjoying that shitty food. He's going to get angry for wasting his money. I was like, no. I mean, it's actually nice. Maybe, it's a preference. You don't like it. Doesn't mean that he wouldn't like it either, right? And he came with his tray, with the soup and the rice, and he sat down. He looked at me and he did. And I was like, And I was watching. I was watching him. He took the spoon. He took a little bit of the soup. He smiled at me, and he took a sip. And then his face was like, and then he looked at me, and I couldn't smile. I couldn't laugh. I was like, and he was like, and he tried again, that face. And then he tried it with his rice, and he was shocked. And then he looks at me like, why? Why did you look like you were enjoying this food? Like it was really, really nice, that it was really, really delicious. But guess what? I enjoyed it. Apparently he did. He stood up and he walked away. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how I realized that I have a DTF, a deceiving taste face. So the next time you see me eating something, don't ask. It's probably not going to be something that you like anyway. Back to you, Michael.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Yaso.
Thank you so much. True story. Yeah, well, that reminds me, actually, I am writing my autobiography at the moment. It's absolutely true. The name of my autobiography is My Struggle Against Anorexia. The spoiler alert. Yeah, it's not so much sex and drugs and rock and roll. It's more masturbation, Heineken, and the Spice Girls. But speaking of which, this water hasn't changed. It's still water. Thank you. I have a problem with water going around a castle. It's a moot point for me. Yeah. What does an optician drink from? Glasses. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even I can't believe I do that one. I do these jokes so that the audience, so the other performers are more relaxed. They think I can't possibly be as bad as that arsehole there. So this is psychology. This is a bit of psychology here. Well, we're going to move on now with our next act. I would like a big round of applause for the hilarious Eliza. Come on.
Yay!
Don't exaggerate.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
This is a very early in the morning here, and I'm really enjoying everyone here. So for today, I don't know it's a spice girl, but I know spicy thing in my kitchen that my mom used to cook, to use it to cook, to make something more spicy than a spice girl. Elias told me that I need to talk about April. And congratulations, you meet someone that born in April. But rest assured, I'm not an April fool. I'm an April cool. But my life always make me in a fool. When I was 9 years old, my mom wake me up from my beautiful night. And she called me and wake up, somebody is waiting for you outside. And do you know what? It's 1 a.m. And I don't know if you have a mom that really love you. Your mom won't wake you up at the middle of the night, right? But that's my mom. She wake me up at 1 a.m. just to tell me that somebody was looking for you. 9 years old kid. And she said that you owe him for the candy that you bought yesterday. I was so scared. I hugged her and I told her I never owe anyone. But that's my mom. She did the April Fool at the 1 a.m. in the 1st April, and since that, I hate April. I love April only during my birthday. When people ask me, why is my name is Eliza? I need to tell you the truth. It's already gifted by the God, maybe. I was born on the 14th of April. Believe me or not, I'm the only girl that born on that day. The rest are boys. And do you know what? I was the first born on that day at the hospital. I'm the first one. I'm the girl. And after that, for the rest of the 14 on that day, I'm not 50 years old yet, but I'm still cool and I'm still happy. The rest of the baby that born on that day was a boy. And believe me or not, that's what my mom said. I'm the biggest baby that born during that day. Do you know what the meaning of it? Think about the honeybee. Think about the bees, where all the queens are always the biggest one and the only lady. Since that, I think my mom gave me the name. Not taking from the Spice Girl, Michael, I'm so sorry, but maybe from your queen. So that's why I got the name of Elizabeth. But if my mom put my name is Elizabeth, what will happen to my community? This is a Muslim girl. The name is Elizabeth. So they just cut to be a Eliza. But it's a good name, right? Until today, still hard to find boyfriend. Because everybody's scared. Maybe they thought I really have the power. But unfortunately, the biggest thing that I have is fat on my belly. Until today, I'm still thinking how to do diet. Taking and watching in Facebook how to do Tai Chi walking. There is a time I dreamed to be like a Spice Girl. The thing that I'm not becoming a Spice Girl, I'm not becoming sexy, but I'm become, in Bahasa, I am more bigger and bigger. But is it a problem to be a bigger? People told me that if I want to hold the stage, I need to be bigger so people can see me. I don't understand why people want to be tiny and small. But then I realized people may be jealous of me. When they try to be big, they keep getting smaller. For me, it's easy to be found, to be seen by others. Since that day, I'm happy to be what I am. And I hope if all of you are look small or slim, eat more so you can be seen. Especially now in the digital situation. My life, not really fantastic, but I want to share something with you. If people say that men can marry too, please be careful. Because there was a time I was fooled by a man and I really trust this man. You know what happened? I'm a very, very emotional lady. I love romantic things. If men want to be my boyfriend, just say a very nice thing, sing me, not a Spice Girl things one, but maybe you can do a little bit romantic Italiano song, something like Chatim. Oh, no, it's not Italiano, it's a French. Maybe can make my heart run faster. I met one man. He said that he likes me. So I asked him, can you prove it that you like me? And he told me how to prove it. So I told him, men need to put a nice word or letters to a lady. So she sent me a letter, a very small letter, a very small, tiny one. And he just put, I like you. I throw that letter. I tell him that I want a big, long letter. Do you know what he gave me? A very long A4 paper, but only this small. And he really put, I like you. And that made me realize this man is clever. He's not making a wrong thing. I am the wrong one. But since that, I cannot believe in men. Man is not really clever. You need to tell what you really want. But when I tell men what I want, they run away from me. But I don't ask for more. I just ask for 10 grams of gold bar. And I just ask a flight ticket to go around the world. And they scared of me. I don't know. I hope this 2026 can give a better life for me, where I really can find men, not give me 10 grams of gold, but maybe more. And we can double up the trip to 2 times around the world. Anyone want to be my boyfriend? You can put your name for next month to Lorna. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, I think that is the best way to hook up with somebody, isn't it? You know, to do a comedy show and say, if you're up for it, so am I. Be great, wouldn't it? No, I just imagine, like, you know, getting married and having kids and people saying, you know, how did you meet? I said, well, I was on a comedy show and I just said, if anyone in the audience is up for it, I am. So that's great. No, I love that. I love the stuff about the royal family, because I saw, this is true, I saw King Charles in traditional Scottish costume, which is strange because normally the kilt conceals the dickhead. I told King Charles a joke. He was all ears, so no change there. And it was so funny, he pissed himself. I thought, is that a royal we? I don't know. But you see, the royal baby weighed just over 8 pounds. And just over 8 pounds is what the arsehole is going to cost the British taxpayer every second of its pointless existence. But you see, whenever... Oh, I can shut up because our headliner is here. So I'm just going to say this very, very quickly. Whenever you criticize the royal family, there's always some English idiot. It's not me this time. And they always say, well, you criticize the royal family, but they bring in a lot of money through tourism, don't they? I'm like, is that right? Okay, so 3 royal weddings have cost £100 million. The Queen's funeral, that was 9 million. The royal yacht, the crown jewels, Buckingham Palace. Yeah, but last month we sold a postcard of a bus. So it all kind of balances out. I am very happy, as you can see, very excited, and very relieved because our headline is here. So please give a big... I thought I was going to have to talk shit for another 10 minutes, instead of which Silvi is going to talk shit for me. So thank you so much. Welcome our headliner. Go on.
Yay. How are you, everyone?
Good.
Yes.
Better.
Better.
Good.
Yeah, that's my April Fools. No, it's not. I slept in. But well, it's not really slept in actually, but I woke up earlier and I was thinking like, whoa, it's still 6 o'clock. Like my time. And I said, oh, I can have a sleep another hour or two, and I put up the alarm and it didn't work. Apparently my alarm is the one that make an April Fool's for me. So yeah, thank you. So what do you think about April Fools? Like I had been a victim of April Fools several times. Like one of my friends told me that he he got married. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's okay. You got married. But apparently he's not. He got his girlfriend break up with him. So, and then the person that is surprised the most is the girlfriend, because like, didn't I make myself clear? I broke up with you. Why you said to people that I'm getting married? Ah, and the other people said that they have puppies. Apparently, it's not the puppies, but their house got unwanted visitors, mice. So, like, that's the other things. But there's a lot of things that we had that is kind of make us think more. Like, what is it? Why the like the result was not always the same as what we thought, or people give us different things than what different what comment than we thought. Like yesterday, I got the fruits from Too Good to Go. It's just like people who has an apps for people who wants to us to take the leftover basically. And I didn't know that they give us a lot of food, and I got them like fruits from edible arrangement and all this stuff. And after I pick up my things, they give me said that like on the apps said like, thank you so much for being a hero to like save the food waste that can still be eaten. I was like hero. I thought that I'm just being poor, but no, you're a hero. So it's so easy now to become a hero. But yeah, it's something that is not weird. Um, I can be a bit of dirty, right? So yeah, it's also when the man asks us like take the what you call that, the gist. I don't know how to say it. Is that do you understand me? Yeah. So I have a disability, so I my health is not really that good. But they said to me that it's because you don't swallow. I said, I said, really? That's all? Yeah, they said like, if you swallow, you will get better. I said, because it has a lot of health benefit. And I said, who said so? And they said, TikTok. Oh yeah, everything in TikTok must be like, this must be true. I said, but I had the muscle issues like I cannot I had difficulties to swallow basically, although actually that's not why I got divorced. um yeah. So and I was thinking that um why I have to do it that way, like why cannot you just serve it in the glass, right? So it is easier. So I don't have to do it right away. So put it put it in the glass. So and maybe mix it up and make it a cocktail, right? So it will be nice. I don't know. And the other thing as well, I know that man is man is a bit um biased, right? So if it is good for me, it is good for you. Why you didn't drink it too? Why you want me to drink it, but not you? I know that men usually died young, maybe unless you're gay, but men usually die young. So you can also drink it, or maybe at least take turns, because you need that health benefit as well. Okay, that's something that is thinking aloud. I also got tricked by my grandma, actually. My grandma told me that um, about what to do not to get pregnant. Um, I will sing this one for you, okay? Yeah, Erica, that was good. Like, I mean, you might want to try it. If there is a good health benefit there, there might be good for me, good for you too. So yeah, my grandma actually told me that she has a method not getting pregnant. What to do is like to do it outside. I mean, in the garden. No, it's not. I mean that you take it outside. So this is the song. It's based on the what is it? The Queen. Um, and I won't actually. I will ask people to unmute if you can, and then sing with me. There was a part in the chorus that I think you can be sing together with me. Do you mind? Do you mind to unmute for me, please? Yeah. If you
Sure.
can. Thank you. So the song will be like this. Grandma told me her birth control tips. Do not use condom. Come outside, no more dips. And I follow, although she has 9 kids. And I got pregnant many times in my life. God bless you. I have 3 children.
My friend.
Yeah, let's repeat it again. I had 3 children.
My
My
friend.
friend.
Yes. They thought I would love them.
Julian.
Yeah, thank you. But I hate them all because they look like my ex. Their eyes, their lips, they're drooling. No money. Assholes. Yay. Thank you. So yeah, the for Queen that will become different. Thank you. Different things, but for mine, the title is assholes. Okay, how many more minutes I had, guys?
You
I'm
can
not
take,
sure I have.
I think, around 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah.
And
Okay, I'll do.
you can go longer if you are enjoying the show.
Is how many minutes that I did already?
You can. You already have 10.
Oh, I already have 10. So like I'll do another maybe 2 or 3. Is that okay? Yeah. So guys, do you want another song or do you want jokes? Songs. Okay, let me take my ukulele. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I've been pranked a lot, but Actually, I also got pranked in life as well because actually I used to be an able body and I'm not disabled before. So, and this is the song about falling down. One day I was doing gardening and somewhat I fell. I become what you call that? I become unconscious and fell. And it's because I think yeah, as I told you, I have some chronic illnesses and some and one so far autoimmune disease. So was outside doing gardening and then I fell face down. Goodness, the good thing is it's not on top of the a pot that has wasps because a few days before that I got stung by 3 wasps on my hands. Um, so my face was safe, but the other part of my body was not. So this is from um, a song called Golden. You all know, right? The good. What happening? Am I dying? 'Cause I feel crappy. Ah. Did I fall hard? I could see stars and dirt on my sleeve. I'm getting up, up, up. I took a moment. Not sure if anyone watching, pretending I am holding. I'm sober. Up, up, up. Try to be poised. Bruises starting popping. It's not a pretty looking. Will people laughing if I'm weeping like a crybaby? Or will they betting when my neck's falling like a lottery? How do you like that? Thank you, Sipal. You're the one that is very nice to me. Okay, I'll give you the one more other songs. Okay. Oh, thank you. This is from Flowers. This is my last song for today. I was gold. I was sorry. I was good. I was gold. Before the accident unfold. Great career. Best planned future. Everything got altered. I'm didn't like the new me. Can't control my body. Started to cry, but when remember I can shop after hours. Reschedule what I planned. Even often did not shower. Where am I? Till my own smell I can stand. Although I'm not too good at walking. That one, maybe? I have a cane and hand. but I love me more now than any time. Can love me better, can love me better, love me better, can love me better. Okay, like that. So thankful for the everybody that come, and thank you, Sibalt.
Come.
And hopefully you all have a good time. I apologize that there is a lot of things that happen that are beyond my control. But yeah, life happens and we just do things like April Fools. Happy Sunday, everyone, and hope to be with you again soon.
Thank you so much. Big round of applause there for our wonderful headliner, Silvi. Great as usual. I think that was Miley Cyrus, wasn't it? That last bit, yeah, good old Miley Cyrus. Yeah, that was a proud moment for women's liberation, wasn't it? You know, 50 years of radical feminism, and a woman has to fillet a fucking sledgehammer to get on the telly. Wow, girl power, yeah. You can't get blood from a stone, but if you're Miley Cyrus, you can get spunk from a sledgehammer. Anyway, we are, yeah. Well, you see, because whenever women make fools of themselves on videos, right, it's always some man's fault. I've never understood this. You know, these women, they go on and on about, you know, self-empowerment. I do what I want. No one tells you what to do. Why did you go down on a sledgehammer? He told me to. He's not my friend anymore. I don't like him. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that lovely note. I thought that was, you have a good show, everybody, yeah? You have a good show? Good. That's the level of energy we've been trying to work up since the start. Don't exaggerate. If you had a good time, which is everybody, we are going to be back on the last Sunday of every month. I am going to shut up because you have suffered enough already. You have been mediocre. Thank you so much. I will see you next month. Cheers, man. Bye-bye.